welcome. If you're new to my little area of YouTube, my name is Julie of Crafted Juju Designs. Big hello to everybody as always, and thank you for taking your time out to come and watch my little YouTube vlog. If some of you guys do follow me regularly, I'm sorry I've not posted for a long time on YouTube. I've had a rough, could you say, a couple of weeks. I'll go into that in a minute. So yeah, I've not been able to do as much work as I've wanted to. I've done some work, but mainly from my bed. I managed to get outside this week, so I'm not bed rotting anymore, and just enjoy some of the sunshine. Sat in the shade, but you're still outside, and it feels so nice to be outside. And yeah, I have, because it's been a few weeks, I have been so good at not opened my Happy Mail. Look, there's a pile. So yes, we will go through that shortly. The bottom one is a Kickstarter. Very excited about it. I'm very excited about all of them, of course, but the bottom one, I've resisted unpacking it, and because I want to use it, so you'll see in a bit of that. But first, I want to get into talking about me. If you get triggered by things and or not interested, skip forward a bit to the unpacking and see what I got. No worries here. But if you're here to stay, get your cuppa. Here's mine today, choice, a mug choice. It's Cat's today, so yes, grab yourself a cuppa. And yeah, I always try not to talk about my health much, because I found out in therapy this is because of the way I've always been the person to I looked after my mum, and I've always known to I've been very good at hiding. I'm very good at hiding my problems. It's through years of doing it. It's still very hard not to hide them. So yeah, that's why I don't talk about it much on here. But this is me trying to move forward and talk to you guys about me. Because I know some of you are suffering the same, or are interested and like to know more about me, which I'm happy with. See, I'm doing the anxious thing, I'm fidgeting. I'm starting to notice these things as well. Since having therapy just over a year ago, there's a lot of stuff I'm noticing I do now that we talked about. And yeah, I haven't got anything to play with, so I mess with my hands. So yeah, I find it quite hard to talk about myself, mainly because of I was always the stronger one when it came to me and my mum. I was a carer for many years. If she was listening now, she'd be like, no you weren't. But yeah, people who know, and I know. And after having therapy and that, I've realised, yeah, I became very good at hiding my own pains and problems. So I became very good at hiding my own issues, my own problems, my own pain. I was very good at pushing it down. So for years, yes, I managed. And then, I keep saying 6, but it's actually 7 years now. My pain suddenly got a lot worse, and it was around the time just before my mum passed, but it was around getting close, about the same couple of months just before she passed. My issues started to get a lot worse, whereas that was when my husband needed to push me in a wheelchair every now and then, because I couldn't walk very often. Whereas now it's all the time. I can't manage very far distance. Just in the house, I can walk a little bit, do a little job, but then I have to sit down, give it a minute or two, then I can get up and finish that job, sit down. I have to do a lot of that, and learning how to sit down and do jobs now. And then it's not a bad thing to sit down. Excuse my fringe, I'm warm, I'm fidgeting. So yeah, I learned very early on to push that back, and then they say 7 years ago now it started getting worse. And then my mum passed. Our kids are young adults now. Well, 6 years ago they were older teenagers, so they were doing a lot more for themselves. They obviously didn't, I think it was something to do psychologically, something to do with that. A switch basically went off in my brain, and it let everything, like, I feel everything, my body reacts. I have good days, bad days. Unfortunately, right recently I've had a lot more bad days. That's why I'm talking to you guys, because that's why I've not been here for a bit. And another reason why I've decided this year I am not going to force or feel bad about not vlogging every week, because I physically and mentally can't. I did it for 2 years. I did held strong for 2 years, but it was getting to the point I wasn't really enjoying it, and it felt like I had to put a lot of effort into it. Which, don't get me wrong, I still have to. This has took me over a week to sit down with you guys and chat all week. I'm like, I'm doing it today, but now it's Friday, I finally got here. So yeah, I found out that I've now got this condition. I could have had it all my life, but never really suffered much with it. On top of everything else, I have something called FND now, functional neurological disorder. Apparently that's the switch in my brain that has now decided to release release how I am, affect how I am day to day. I have to go day to day. I don't have good days when it comes to walking, which I do miss. You take it for granted when you can walk anywhere. I miss going out on adventures and walks in the countryside and things like that. I can't do. I'm looking into buying a new scooter / wheelchair that's a bit more capable of doing things like that, because I'd love to get more out there rather than just being able to go to shopping centres and town centre. But that's another thing. So yeah, this last couple of weeks has been one of those really bad events that I get. I've had a few weeks where I felt, when I say I've had a few good weeks, it doesn't mean I'm walking around everywhere. I still can't do that. Just forget about the whole trying to mobile thing. But in my head, I've mentally been better and I've been coping better. And then I went to see the pharmacist a couple of weeks ago. They took me off a tablet that a doctor had put me on 2 months prior to it, because they're not supposed to be on it all the time. It's as and when, but the doctor that gave me told me to take it all the time. So I'm feeling that, thinking back now, those 2 months before, when I was feeling a bit better, was those tablets working, which unfortunately I'm not allowed to take because they're addictive and you're not supposed to take them all the time. But I think they were actually helping me. So I think the last 2-3 weeks of downers I've had and physically in more pain is because I've come off those tablets. And yeah, when a doctor asks me, do you find any of benefits of being on certain tablets, I always like, no, not really. But I'm on a few different things, so it's like, how can I tell which is... But then they put me on this one and I didn't notice or think about that tablet doing this, but it must have been helping, because coming off, since I've come off those, I have been rock bottom again. And it was like 2 months of a little bit less pain, a little less clicking, and joints feeling out of place, all that joy, and then back to fully clicking, joints feeling out of place. You know, when you've gone from one extreme to the other so quickly in those couple of months that I don't think my brain could actually keep up. So mentally, it's put me right back down the bottom, right down. But this is the joys of having chronic illnesses. We have good days, we have bad days, we have medication that works for us, and we have some medication we take that you don't really know if they are working for us. And sometimes, unfortunately, it's when they take you off these things, then you realise. But why? It's always my case. I can't have anything with opioids in, and because I react badly to it, I don't react like deadly react. I get stomach pains, sickness, all that jazz. So then when I've had it in hospital, they end up giving me the anti-sickness jab. So they tend to shy away giving me anything like that. So I am literally just on paracetamol and all the other bits I'm on for different things. And yeah, I've had a hard 2 months. I'm not after sympathy. Don't go writing sympathy down below. I'm not after it. I just wanted to explain to you guys why I've not been vlogging as much. Yes, I said I was going to do less vlogging this year, but I still wanted to be here and say the pile of happy mails I've got shows you. I've just put them on my desk going, I'm going to video this week. I'm going to video this week, so I'm going to unpack them all and show you guys the amazing things other small businesses make. But yes, I may have rambled on here, I may not have made sense, but I'll quickly tell you, I've had arthritis and was diagnosed juvenile arthritis, diagnosed when I was 2. I ended up with one leg longer than the other until I was a teenager, so I had to have a wedge on one shoe. That can go within my knee, so I had steroid injections and lots of doctor's appointments and physio appointments. As I became an older teenager, like 14, my foot's only my leg is only ½ centimetre, so that's fine. A lot of people could have ½ centimetre. It's only visible. My friend had a laugh with me once when I was able to go to exercise classes, talking like 8-10 years ago now. Since I got worse, I've not been able to do that. We used to do exercises where you lay on your back and you got your feet up. to like bring your legs up and down like that. And I always remember my friend standing behind me going, oh, I can see it now. And it was only then she could see my trainers were slightly different length. So yeah, when I walk around, no one would know, but that has then, well, they've said that has then caused the hip problems I have as I've got older, because I've slightly over to one side. So I've got 2 conditions wrong with my hips, Belotti syndrome and something else, I can't remember the name, but one of them is to do with the way the ball of my hip sits in the joint. It doesn't sit at the angle it should do, it sits slightly off, so then that gives me pain down there. When I was 21, I got diagnosed with a slip disc in my lower back. When I was 2 or 3, when I was having the knee issues, it was diagnosed that I'd got degenerative disc disease, and I think it's I'm not very good at remembering things, so I'm sorry if I get this wrong, but I have got cerebral palsy, but nothing that's noticeable. It's in my back, my lower back, the way it curves, and the issues with the discs in my lower back are connected to cerebral palsy, so birth defects. Told you I'm special. So yeah, the slip disc was diagnosed when I was in my early 20s. When I was at uni, I was doing I think that came on more because I was learning how to do weaving and leaning over looms a lot, and realised my back was starting to lock up and seize a lot more. Sent me for an MRI, my first one, and yeah, slip disc. Again, too young, not touching it. That's fine. I can deal with this. And then as I've got older, from my 20s till I was 35, I was managing. In my early 30s, I lost a lot of weight. I managed to find an exercise class and a routine I could do, and I did them late on, so then I knew I could get in bed because I knew I wouldn't be moving after. But yeah, I got to that, and I went down to 10 stone. At that time, I lost 9 stone to get down to there. When I look at pictures now, it was great knowing I got down to 10.5 stone, but looking at pictures, I was just starting to go a bit too much in the face. So yeah, I'd got to my limit, but according to the BMI chart, I was still over. Well, not in the correct, I could have gone a bit lower, and I'm like, if I'd done that, if you saw photos, if I could show you a photo, I would, but yeah. So yeah, I lost all the weight, but then unfortunately, when the issues I suffer an awful lot with now got a lot worse, I was still eating and probably drinking more than I should, because I was used to doing the exercise, burning it off. So some weight piled on quite quickly, and then as the years have gone on, I can't do the physical exercise I know my body needs to do, because I've been there, done it, and it worked for me. I can cut down what I eat and I can lose a little bit, but I know I need that physicalness, which I'm very stumped with. We've tried many things. I've tried physio. All my life I've had physio, so yeah, I've done a lot of physio. But anyway, these last 7 or 8 years, say FND was diagnosed as well. I've got fibromyalgia. That was diagnosed in my 30s. Again, probably had it a lot longer, they said, but it was not really a thing before my 30s, and now a thing. It was a thing. I don't mean to say it's not a thing anyway. What I mean, it wasn't. Doctors didn't really think about that as being a possible thing, a condition at the time, because it was still newish or not really spoken about. But anyway, I got diagnosed with that. I've got, say, degenerative disc disease, slip disc. I had an operation in 2020, sorry, it was during COVID, because yeah, I had my slip disc went to the point I had no feeling in my left leg and I was wetting myself. It's not fun. So yeah, I had the operation on my back then, and yeah, now I'm at a point where it's like, I've had injections in my back, been to pain clinic, had injections in my back. They said it's like a Botox, so I joked with them saying, well, at least I'll have a young looking back as I get older. They tried that twice, it didn't work, unfortunately it didn't make any difference. And then they tried doing a specialist injection where they go straight into the joint and or the area via x-ray, and after 2 they had to stop because I was in excruciating pain, and I have got a high pain threshold. I've been told by many, even my tattooist has said I have got a high pain threshold, because I just sit there and go, oh yeah, it's a nice change. But anyway, yeah, they stopped, and when I went back for my appointment, because I felt awful because I thought it was my fault, and I said to him, I'm laid down, if I pass out, I pass out, carry on, I want to try it. Anyway, he wouldn't carry on. Very good. When I think back now, yeah, actually probably was the best. He said I was as white as a sheet, you could see through me almost. But anyway, after having that fail, I went to the appointment and he said, actually, looking at your x-rays, it wouldn't have worked on your spine, unfortunately, because it being so, like, breaking down and damaged that. It wouldn't have worked. It's like, yeah, yay. So, yeah, after that, we're kind of seeing how I go kind of thing. I've got an appointment for pain clinic in June. I got a letter through the post. I was like, oh, they actually want to see me. Ooh. So yes, I'm going to talk to them about the whole tablet thing that I just told you about, where I was on a tablet for 2 months because the doctor told me to, and then the pharmacy said, no, you can't be on that constantly because it's not good for you, it's addictive, blah blah blah. So yeah, I need to tell the pain clinic, is there anything you can give me to help me, even if it's just to take the clicking away. I never realised, well, I did know how much I clicked, but because I didn't do it for 2 months, I forgot how much I click and how annoying and sometimes painful it can be. The worst one for me is my jaw, but I think that's just because it's next to your ear, so it's really loud. I make my husband laugh. We've been together, say, since 2000, and I'll sometimes be doing this, and then you'll hear my hip pop because it feels so uncomfortable and I have to do it. But yeah, so there's my medical history. I've had a lot going on in my life, and I've put up with it because it's my life. All I know is what I have grown up with, and in some ways that's why I was so good at hiding it and pushing it back, and when people said you're alright, I'm always like, I'm fine, but I need to learn about saying, no, I'm not actually fine at the moment, and I need to know it's fine to cry. Yes, crying is good for you, but I was very used to holding it back when I was helping my mum and everything, because I always think, oh, they've got harder than me. Yeah, I'm fine. But anyway, I'm learning that it's fine to get upset and be upset about things. I had a little cry last week out of frustration. It was a frustration cry. I have more of them than ever. But yeah, and I know I've got my family, my friends, my small business friends are all amazing around me, great support. So I've got a great support of people around me. It's just here. This thing needs to realise that, yes, I can't do what I did 7 years ago. I'm slowly getting there. Yes, it's okay to rest, guys. It is okay to rest. I am very good at thinking I should be doing something. I need to be doing something. I can't sit still. I need to do something. Whereas now I'm thinking, yeah, I've got to think, well, no, actually, I need a day where I'm just sat, say, watching TV, or I need to snooze because my headache's hurting or something, or I'm knackered, or I've been out for the day. I come home and I have to crash because, yeah, that's a funny thing as well. Whenever we go out, I can keep going all day on my scooter or in my wheelchair, keep like positivity, keep going, drive us places, drive back, but as soon as my car seems to get on the drive, my body seems to realise it and it just lets go, and then I'm knackered, and then my body hurts and I can hardly move. It's crazy how it mentally does that to you. Just a sec. Sorry, hubby just asked if I wanted lunch. I didn't realise the time, and I didn't realise how long I'd kept you guys. So yes, I hope you enjoyed your cup of tea, if you had one, or a drink, or a coffee, or a pop, or a soda, whatever you had. And yeah, I just thought I'd let you guys know a bit more about me. I hope I've made sense. Any questions, pop them below. I like saying that a lot. I may not talk much about what I'm going through in that, because again, up here, I can't help it. I'm so used to not putting it on, feeling like I don't want to put my problems on others, if you know what I mean. I know I'm okay. I'm lucky. I've got my family, my friends and everything around me, my support circle. I've got everything I need. But yet the brain still likes to play silly buggers with you. We do love things like this. But yes, that's me in a nutshell. All my health problems, all my health issues. I've grown up with all my life, so I'm used to it. And I deal with it. I remember once when I was still working at Tesco's and I was using a crutch then. It was just before I needed the wheelchair fully. And I see customers going, oh, you shouldn't be here. Oh, you should be resting at home. I'm like, I can manage. I've got my stick. It's fine. I'm still here. So yes, and then actually this was only a few months ago. Please don't do this to people in wheelchairs. I'm only speaking from personal experience, but this older lady got in a lift with us. She patted me on my shoulder and, oh dear, and I'm like, okay. But it was in when we came out of the lift, it was then when I said to my husband, that was a bit patronising the way she said that, wasn't it? I can't remember exactly. She said, oh dear, and she said something else, and it was just like, no, don't know. I'm alright with people, I'm alright in my personal space, but tapping me and then for giving me the, oh, what does she say? Oh, poor you. It's like, no, not poor me. This is just me. I could still be here. Anyway, we all have our, probably have all had our experiences with certain people like that, but, and they probably meant nothing by it, but it, yeah, don't. Anyway, let's get this camera repositioned and get all happy again like I like to be. Hopefully this camera has stayed focused as well, because I've noticed when I've been doing my other vlogs it's got a bit out of focus, so I don't know if I've got the right place. I have changed where I'm sat, so I've got light coming through the bookcase onto me, so hopefully that'll work. But I am going to put the camera over the desk now so we can look at all these goodies and hopefully it'll stay focused. So yeah, let's get you changed round. Right then, let's get these things unpacked. I have realised something else as well now, that I have forgot to put on my microphone, so hopefully the volume of this is alright. And now I've realised I should really put it on for this bit, but well now, we'll go fully without. Okay then, so what we've got first, I have actually got two from Crafted by Colette, because yeah, they had a sale. I ordered some bits. They had end of life, proper end of sale, because they've closed their shop, so I bought some more. So that's how long it is since I have been on here. So let's go for the small one first. Keep the sticker, so let's try and get that out. So let's get all the bits out. They had a this was when they did 50% off. Oh, 50p. This, I think things were 50p. Made a crazy day 50p sale. So yeah, I went a bit, yeah. So I like this little, I didn't know you could get them this size. Right, I'll be keeping that. Let's see what's in here. Oh, there we go. Little note, thanks so much for your support, Colette. I love your papers. Freebie sticker. Another freebie sticker. And another freebie sticker. Oh, you're so kind. I love your little monsters. So we got freebie stickers. Not in there. I'll go for this one. Washi tape on it. And I got some more washi tape, because a girl can never have enough washi tape, especially when it's cute. So in this one we've got stars, monsters, and more monsters. They show up. They are so cute. Some more washi. Like I say, a girl can never have enough washi. And then two little monsters, because I love her question monsters. But in the last video you see me unpack, I had him. I can't resist these little guys. I've got quite a few already. Oh, it's fluffy, fluffy. It's a fluffy curry one. Yeah, they're mystery ones as well, so I didn't know which ones I was going to get. Oh, they're so soft. It's just one of those you can sit and just keep holding. Very sensory nice, that one. Oh, look at, so we got that little guy. And then we got, oh, a cute little rainbow one. Oh, they're adorable. Adorable. Right, so we're going to leave those guys there with that, because, like I say, I've got two packages from Colette, because it's, yeah, been that long. So, let's open this one. I think I'll just empty this one out. You'll see the gorgeousness in it. Yes, this was a, sorry, they were mystery ones. This one was 50p, but 50p each. So I went and bought loads. Oh, we got purple ones. Thank you, Colette. You know my colour, and they're all purple. Look at them all. Oh, look at the little Diddy one. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, look, they're all amazingly cute. Oh, I've got my little monster army. Look at my little monster army. But just sorry, that I ain't got one that small. That is adorable. Right, we got this one. Oh, I'm so happy with this, Colette. Thank you. Put that off so I can keep it. No. Here are some freebies and a pack of scrapbook bits. I was going to sell them and never got around to it. Oh, thank you, Colette. So yeah, we've got freebie stickers. These are so cute. Oh, and then this must be the scrapbook pack. Oh, that's so cute. It's a shame you didn't get it on, but yes, I'll definitely use these. Let's see if we can peel this off without actually hurting the sticker. Can't hurt the sticker, never hurt the sticker. Oh, oh, there you go. And then it's just little cute bits of paper in that. Oh, they're so good. Oh, I think Emily might be pinching that butterfly. And maybe the greeny ones, yeah. Oh, there's lots going on here. Thank you so much. They'll definitely all get used. Oh, there's lots of bits in there too. I shouldn't have took them out, should I? Because I can't get them back in now. Right, go back in there. So that is all from Crafted by Colette. Thank you so much. Let's get you guys out of the way a minute. I still can't believe how cute he is, but he's so cute. Let's see if we can stack them behind as like a little audience to my opening. My purple army. The purple army all ran by this little guy. Okay then, right, next one is from Emily Harvey Art. It's her monthly pin from Pinchanted. If you haven't seen it, go check Emily Harvey Art out. She does a monthly pin called Pinchanted. I have been doing it since last year, so this will be my 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th pin, 16th pin. May, we've just hit May, which I haven't got yet, but this is April, so again, I keep all the paper bags as the scrapbooking. How gorgeous is this? How gorgeous. Right, it says, welcome to Pinchanted, the monthly pin club designed to empower and motivate you. Once upon a dream, you were the hero in the story. You were brave, you were strong, and you fought for what you wanted. Well, this isn't a dream, it's been yours all along. Oh, that's, yeah, that is very perfect for what I've been talking about in this vlog today. So yeah, there we go. If you see that, how gorgeous is that? And it's a little book and you can feel the textures on it as well. So actually got a Kickstarter that's just finished as well, where you can actually pledge for a book, this book design, and I have pledged for it. So yes, that's Emily Art's April pin 16. Yeah, I was right, 16. April 2026. So I've got that. Next. This one is from Ripley, if I think rightly. I'm part of their Patreon. Cabin crew. We have a weekly Zoom chat, weekly working Zoom, and they do a lot of online gaming as well. It's very cool. And then they did this gorgeous freebie pin for their supporters on Patreon. Cabin 2025. How amazing is that? So Ripley. Don't worry, I will put everyone's links below so you can find these people that I've bought from. But that was for being part of the Patreon, and it was a little freebie gift. That was amazing. Thank you so much, Ripley. I'll pop that in there, keep that safe. Right, next one. This is from Lucy Locke's Art. Trying to do it so you can't see my address, so then I don't have to worry about editing it out. Says that as she's about to show it off to everybody. Right. There we go. Oh. One more in there. I think that's empty. That is empty, right? First of all, how gorgeous is that? I couldn't imagine drones to draw like that. That is gorgeous. And they look like you could just stroke them. They actually look so lifelike. That fur, that looks like soft fur to me. I don't know if it translates to you guys on there, but that's what it looks like to me. Thank you so much, Julie. I hope you enjoy. A little chick as well. It's so cute. So we got that. Looks like we get some free stickers as well. Some vegetables, chickens. I very like that a lot. Some chickens and veggies. Some chilies, should I say. I can manage these chilies because I'm not actually eating them. I'm very much of a wuss when it comes to chilies. So, we don't need that bit. And that's just my invoice. Turn it over. I went for the whale bundle. If you again check out the links below for Lucy Locke's Art as well. They've just done a whole whale collection. And yeah, I couldn't resist it. And I was already thinking of 3 other things that they were releasing, and then noticed there was a bundle, so I thought, well, for how much I'm paying I might as well have the bundle and treat a bit more. But again, I've had these weeks. Check them out. They still have these items for sale, I'm sure. But I've had these weeks. So, this is a whale collection. So first of all, we've got the notebook. We're going to make this selves as well. We can do this. We make the notebooks themselves. I'll just show you, look, it's dotted paper inside. They've sewn these books together as well. That's amazing and dedication there. But how, oh, it feels so nice, the paper. So we've got that, the notebook. This is one of the things I was going to go for. It was the whale pin. The drawings, so good. And we've got washi tape. Like I said, a girl can never have enough washi tape with all the whales on. So washi tape. We've got a bookmark. Double-sided. Again, feels gorgeous. Very tactile person. And then we've got a sticker sheet, a sticker pack, should I say, sorry, of all the whales that are drawn. And then I'm not going to get them out because they are all on the sticker sheet that it also came with. And they are amazing. So yeah, that's Lucy Luck's art. So I went for the bundle. I say it got a bit of everything. I'm so glad. And then obviously the freebies as well. So yep, thank you. Right, let's get you guys out of the way. We've got one more to show you lot. And it's the big Kickstarter one. Excuse my office chair. And this is a Kickstarter one. I backed last year. Again, upside down so I don't show my address details. And this one is from Glitter Punk, if you know them. You know. It's a cat. I'll show you that first of all. We'll get out the box. We'll get the bits out of the box. Throw the box on the floor. So first of all, your awesome postcard. There you go. Thank you so much for taking part in my ITA bag Kickstarter. I'm thrilled to be sending these out. I hope you love them as much as I do. For news about future campaigns, sign up to my newsletter at... Yay. Oh, right, so that's card. And then we got a little thank you discount card. Ooh. So yes, it's a bag. So let's take this out of packaging because it's shining away. You can't see it. So this is the cover I went for. I'll show you this better in a minute, up in a different position as well. And then this is the bag. Oh, it's got some weight to it. So this is the bag. That's where I can put my pins. That's what an ITA bag is. I can put my pins in. And then I picked this cover, which then just will click onto the bag there. And then it comes, look at these gorgeous details. All these bits. So you undo this to get to that bit. And I went for purple, of course. Purple in, that's what you put your pins on. I have got some of Glitter Punk's pins, so of course they'll be going in there with some of mine. So that's the pin part, and a section you could put a leaf, some paperwork or something in there. Then this section, look at that. We got massive strap for the bag. And then pins as well are in the bottom that I went for. So that pin I went for that goes with the bag. Like I said, I've got a few of their pins. My husband bought us me one for our wedding anniversary as well. So that will be going in there. So yeah, there's the pin I got with it as well. It matches. So yeah, straps. We've got straps. And then the inside, you see that is gorgeous. We've got pockets, sections. I'll try and show you as best I can. Tell you what guys, let's turn the camera around and I'll show you this better. Hi, right, the bag. Hope you can see it better now. But look how gorgeous this bag is. It's gorgeous. And I went for the purple inlay inside because of course I'm a purple girl. I fixed the front cover on, front part on. It is not going anywhere. There were some good connectors there for that to go on. So like I say, that's the front of the bag. Inside and the details. Look at the tabs. A name, Glitter Punk on the back. If it shows with a tiny little zip pocket there, nice little zip pocket for a card or something. You can have it as a backpack. This is one of the things cool. As a backpack, handheld, you could do the strap as a small handbag, or like me, I'm going to be using it as a crossbody bag, so that'll be extending that. But yeah, you can have it so many different ways. And like I said, this bit unzips at the front, so you can take this out and put your pins on. So I got that pin on, and then you've got the compartment as well, so you could put paper, letters and things in there if you wanted to keep something nice and flat. They would go in there. So let's zip this back up. I'm in love with this bag. It's amazing. I'm so glad I went for it. And then the main compartment has 2 zips again with the tabs. And if I can show you the inside, this is like proper posh handbag. It's got nice name brand in there again. It's all lined. It's got pockets either side, and it's so posh. I think this is posh anyway. It's a bag with feet. It's got feet. So yes, there's my Glitter Punk Kickstarter bag. I'm so happy, and I can't believe I managed not to undo this for like a week, 2 weeks. It might have been 2 weeks. I can't remember when I got it, but yeah, my first Glitter Punk pin in there. I'm going to put some of the others in there of hers and mix in a few of mine. So yeah, that is, oh, before I say as well, it came with the extra straps to make it into a backpack as well. So yeah, so like that, I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. I hope you enjoy seeing the bits I've bought. Again, like I said, I'm sorry it's been so long. I have waited and held off opening these because I wanted to open them with you. I like to show off other small businesses. Yeah. And then you've learned a bit about me as well if you stuck around for that part. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this week's vlog. I'm going to leave it there, guys. We've got the eHearts market this weekend. I'm hoping to get this vlog out today, Friday the 1st. And Friday the 1st to Sunday the 3rd, the eHearts Spring Online Market is running. I'll put the link below with all the amazing 80 plus, I think it's 80, at least 80 or more shops taking part, small businesses. I'll leave the trestle link down below so you can check them out. I've got offers. I've got 50% off sales section, wanting to find new homes for products so I can then bring in some newbies. Everybody who orders from me this week will get a special edition sticker. I put the picture there, as well as the limited edition postcard and sticker print you already get with my orders, and the go on the gumball machine if you spend over £10. So yeah, there's lots to be had, lots to be grabbed. And also my Happy Mail for May, I'll put that there now. The slots for that are also open, so if you want to grab yours, grab it now. They will be open for another 2 weeks, or when I've sold out the slots. Last month I managed to sell 10. I had 10 slots and I sold 10. I'm trying to aim for 15 slots. I have 7 slots filled, so there's still a few left. If you want to grab one today or before the 15th of May, because that is when I'll be starting to put up about June's Happy Mail post. So yeah, thank you so much, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye.